Okay, so as book reviewers, the biggest choice we need to make is what books are we going to review next, and at this point, we've created a system for picking books. Now, our preference personally in Readscour is to pick new books, something that came out this month or maybe 2 months ago. Most of the time, there are a couple exceptions, but we have developed a system for picking new books. Now, there's a lot of ways we do this, and a lot of them are obvious, so we're just going to go through how we do it. So the first thing we do is we go to our local bookshop. And all bookstores have a section for books that just arrived and books that are generally new. So what we do is we go there, they have all the books displayed, and then we just look at the covers, flip it over, and pick something that's interesting. And we try to change up the genre maybe like every time we pick, maybe every other time. So you can totally tell what genre it is just based off of the cover. You don't have to go to these specific science fiction sections or fantasy sections. So that's the first way we do it, because bookstores are already doing the work for you. They're filtering the books for you. You just have to pick which one you want to do. Now, honestly, all you have to do with these things is look at the cover, flip it over, read a description. If you want, read a page. You don't always have to do that, but that's generally how we pick out of a bookstore. Now, the much harder thing to do is picking from the web, from Amazon, from Goodreads. So this is a bit more out there, and it's not very consistent, but what we try to do is, all these websites have a new book section. We can link it in the description, I guess, but you just go to the new book section of this website and it'll have a whole grid of books. Now, the problem with this is that all the books there aren't actually necessarily new because of these search results and filters. You actually sometimes get things published a year ago, which is very strange. So you always want to look at these little upload and publishing dates, figure out when this was actually coming out. And I guess the benefit of using websites is you get ratings. So we try to use ratings. We try to pick a book that isn't always exploding with 2,000 ratings or something like that. But we try to pick something with at least 50 ratings. Make sure it's at least kind of good. We dive into it, and by making a review, we give our own rating. And the thing with new books is don't pay too much mind to it. Unless you're buying an expensive copy, just get it, read it. If you like it, great. You can always return it. You can make money back on your books. But always try to at least get a bit of information so you don't waste your money. Some books are $10 or something. But that's basically how we pick our new books, and that's how we are currently doing it and going to continue doing it. So those are our recommendations. There's obviously some other ways to do it. You get recommendations from people, but that's how we do it. That's how Readscour is operated.